Hello and welcome to another speed paint with me, Mad Muffins. Today we'll be going over Tsuki Knight. I'll be going over her backstory, her personality, and things that I think could be done better by the creator, and things that I really do like. However, I need to point out that I really do like this girl's semblance. This was a creative choice, and I really stand behind it. This is just amazing, and I'll get to that in a minute, but first, the bio / personality. So, Tsuki Knight, she's 18, her emblem is Crescent Moon, her color is indigo, she's human, and she is a student at Beacon. Her weapon is a double-bladed scythe, but it can also transform into a gun. Tsuki's personality is quiet, a bit hot-headed, and emotional. Tsuki is one tough cookie to crack, but you really have to earn her trust if you want to be her friend. She is nice, but if you hurt her teammates or her friends, she will become brutal and quite heartless. She reminds me a lot of Blake, specifically in the first season of RWBY. It reminds me a lot like that. So what I do like about this OC, and I'm going to start off with her semblance. Tsuki's semblance is that she can make it from night to day and day into night, hence her crescent moon emblem. So I thought this was really creative and really thoughtful, and because, well, one of her teammates is a Faunus, and Faunus have night vision. Now, what I dislike about this semblance, however, is I think it's a bit overpowered, and I think you can just lessen it a bit, maybe make it so it's like a cloud, and the cloud is, it looks like it's nighttime, and not many people can see inside the cloud, unless they are Faunus, because night vision-ish. And it's really difficult to see things like that. You would have to use a torch. But if you're going for all out, she can move the sun and moon, I think that's a bit overkill. I really do like the semblance, but I think it could be thought through a little bit more. Now, I do also like, I haven't gotten up to it yet, but the colours used in this OC. So the colours are a dark blue, indigo, light blue, and gold. Now, gold, I think, is a really good idea. It's an accent colour, it's something that pops out, and I really do, I'm a little bit biased because I love blue and gold. And gold is, I think it's just one of the better colours, I really do. I'm not biased at all. But in this OC, it's used really well as an accent colour. It's not in your face, it's not everywhere, it's an accent colour. And you can see this on, say for instance, Ren. Ren's colour is pink, and yet it is used sparingly throughout his outfit. In his Volume 1 outfit, it's used on the sleeves, it's used in his hair and his eyes, and the same goes for his Volume 4 outfit, his timeskip outfit. It's used in his arm guards, his hair and his eyes. And I think this is really well done because it's not overkill, and that's also what I like about this OC. It's not overkill, and it's a contrast in colour, so you're not going to have blue everywhere. And it's, I think because you can have blue gold, and it's literally blue gold, like shiny blue, but it's kind of tingy goldy. But I think the gold here is a really nice touch. So one of the other things I like about this, I haven't gotten up to it either, but the weapon. The weapon is a double-bladed scythe. Now, I really like this weapon because it suits her. Many weapons I see online that it just doesn't suit the person. Like, it'll be, I don't know, a gun that doesn't look like it's attributed to the character, it just looks like it's popped out of somewhere else. And I feel like this weapon really does belong to Tsuki, and I really think that it's really well designed as well. However, I find a little bit of flaw in it as well, but I'll talk about that after this. The last thing I really do like about this OC is that she's not exposed in the legs. Now, I do see a lot of OCs who are wearing dresses short like this one, but the legs are exposed. And unlike, I feel like when you're fighting against things that want to kill you, exposure is not something you'd really like. So, with Weiss, her legs are completely exposed. Like, she could get cut there really easily. However, Ruby, she can still get cut there, but her legs are fairly well covered. Unlike Weiss, who battles in high heels, I have no idea how she does that. Yang is sort of the same. She has exposed her legs. She has boots though, so she's not fighting in high heels like Weiss. But you can see it on Blake. Blake is wearing her long boots. Are they boots or leggings? No, it's leggings. But still, it's a really good way to make sure that you're not going to get attacked on your legs, because that's a very big open spot for you to get attacked in, which I find is a little bit scary. I don't want my legs to be chopped off. Anyway, so what I also dislike about this, or I think you could change, I think you could make a little bit better, is again, the semblance needs to be a little bit less powerful, because I feel like that's a really powerful OC. Oh, there it is. There's the weapon. It's a double-bladed scythe, and I'll get to my thoughts on the weapon in a minute. But I think you need to flesh out the personality a bit more. You need to... I don't want it to be a carbon copy of Blake, and I see a lot of OCs who are a lot like Blake, and I feel like that you need something a little bit different, something that makes your OC stand out. And it's not just going to be the design either. It needs to be everything about your OC kind of needs to be stand out from the rest, you know? I see a lot of OCs who they say, oh yeah, she's a lot like Blake, or she's silent like Blake, things like that. And I feel like that it's overused a little bit. But this could also be arranged a little bit more with a backstory, and I don't mean a backstory like, oh, this person was tortured while I was a kid or something like that. I see a lot of that, and it kind of loses its effect after a while, which is sad to say, because it's a good storytelling thing, it's just overused. Now, the weapon, I wanted to get to this because I feel like her scythe, I feel like it would be better. You've got the staff, and then you have the blade at the end, but I feel like if you put the blade on the other end, like one side on one end and the other on the other end, that'd be a little bit more effective in battle. Because I feel like if you're gonna hit someone from one end, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen a double-bladed scythe in action, but I would like to see the one blade on one side and the other on the other side, because I feel like it'd be a lot more helpful in battle, and it would help a lot more. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's gonna help a lot more. Also, I would like a little bit more detail on, say for instance, the arms. Like, I like the choker, and it brings out a lot in the character. However, I would like to see that repeated maybe in bracelets, or a little bit of a gold chain or something like that. Some more detail would be nice. One of the other things I really do like about this OC is the fact that she has brown eyes. Not blue, not green, not gold, brown. Nice and subtle brown. And you have with a lot of OCs that, say for instance, I'm going to take Ren for example again. Ren has pink eyes, and you see a lot of pink OCs that are just splashed with pink everywhere, and I feel like that it's too much pink. And that goes for all other colors as well. As like, you have a blue OC and there's blue everywhere, including their eyes, and it's just overkill, and there's no difference, and you need some sort of difference. You need some sort of contrast to help with it. You need that, and I feel like this OC does that with the brown eyes. I think I could have made them a little bit lighter now that I look at it, but I feel like that the creator did a really good job at using the colors to their advantage. Even though I'm a little bit biased because I like blue and gold, but the brown is what I really like about this. And I just wanted to make everyone think about their OCs. Is your OC full of pink? Is it overkill? Or do you think it's overkill? Maybe this will get you to rethink about your OC. I don't want every backstory to be the same. I think that you need to look around at other people's OCs as well to get an idea, a sense of what's happening, what can you bring to the table that no one else is bringing. Things like that. And it may be something a little bit out of your comfort zone. Maybe you feel you don't like the color green, but you make a green haired OC or green outfitted OC, and that's different. That's okay. Everyone has their own opinions and everyone has their own what they like and what they dislike, but I feel like getting out of your comfort zone even for a little while would be good. Even if it's not your main character or something like that, but you create something and you go, yeah, well, this just made me think about it. Another thing is that detailing is always good. I really do like detail, and it helps me a lot when I'm trying to design it. If I have a little bit of detail to go off on, like some bracelets or maybe some seams or little gold flecks, I don't know, but if you can add a little bit of detail into what you're doing, then I think that everything will be okay. In the weapon here, I know if you look on the screen, the creator's weapon has both is all grey there, but I added a little bit of gold just to spruce it up a bit. And that's about wraps it up. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this will get you to think about your OCs, and maybe have a look back on them. Maybe just and maybe you can go on DeviantArt and just have a look at all the different OCs. And well, I think that's good anyway, to go give people love about their OCs, things like that. So like and subscribe if you liked it. If you didn't, that's okay. You don't have to, not everyone has to like it. I'll see you all next time, and hopefully I'll be doing this creator's OC, the other OC that I saw, because I do like both. But for now, this has been Suki Knight, and I am Mad Muffins, and I hope you all enjoyed. Alrighty, see you later.